Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's Miko from Crypto Miko channel. I wanted to do an update on Bitcoin. Just want to do like a weekly overview, and then I'm going to chunk it down to the hourly and show you what I'm thinking and what I'm doing, my thoughts on where things are going to head. So starting on the weekly, what I'm looking at here, and this is something that I found really, really interesting I wanted to share, is that what's happening now is exactly what's happened back last year in September and October. So just let me find where that was. So May, June, July, August. Okay. I'm going to make this bigger to show you. So, in the September, last year, we experienced a dip. Can you see how it happened on the 31st of August? So, the same things happened here. We reached the peak, and then now we've dipped into September, 3 weeks in a row. So, this happened a week earlier. It dipped, and then recovered for 2 weeks, and then dipped for another 2 weeks till the end of September. And then after that, in October, the first week of October, is when we finally started going for a massive bull run. Okay, the start of the next huge bull run. So we were here at 10,555 Bitcoin. And then it reached the peak. How many weeks did it take to reach the peak? 12th of April. So we're looking at October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months of a bull run. Okay, so this is why I'm sounding excited. And because I think we're going to be having the same thing happen. Right? Because now, except we're a week late into this, so I don't think we're going to retrace any further though, because it's the 26th of September. So the end of this week is tonight, and tomorrow, the 27th, would be the start of the new week that ends on around about the 5th of October. So I feel that we are going to start turning around next week, and that we've actually reached the bottom of this dip today. And I feel that strongly about it, that I've actually entered a long right now. So let me zoom in from the weekly to the daily. Okay, so I've got a lot of fib lines. You can tell I rely on them pretty heavily. And where we're at and where we touched, interestingly enough, was at the 38.2 fibs weekly level that I've drawn. We went slightly below it because this is a strong support line right here, this white line. You can see that was the previous high that we went down to touch again perfectly. That I've said in previous videos is usually what happens, but this has happened on like a weekly scale, but it usually happens even on a micro scale. When there's a big run up, it retraces to the previous high. So this has happened on the weekly scale. That's why I think this is now the bottom and we're going to turn around. And it's, the 38.2 level, which is a really good retracement level to now continue bouncing off and going for a bull run. So that's the daily, and let's have a look. Let's continue to go further down. So this is the trade I think is going to happen. Okay, actually I'll zoom right out again to show you why. On the daily, I've now entered, because I like to look at the daily first, as I like to day trade. I like to maybe hold it for the duration of a day or two. So what I'm seeing here is, yes, it's currently red. However, it has tested this support line 3 times now, and now it's tested the 38.2. And so I do feel a reversal is going to happen shortly. Also because if you look at the MACD and the RSI, it's now the selling is losing volume, and this is what the pink is. It's losing volume in the selling, and so I think it's going to start reversing, turning green, which means buying volume is coming in. And also on the RSI, you can see how it's gone, like here, it's gone below previous where it said it suddenly turned bull. This area here, which is about 35 on the RSI on the daily, and it's now gone above the 40. And so here is when it went above the 40 is when it started turning around at, you know, the end of July. So if you can see here, 20th of July. So yeah, when it went above like the level that it's at now is when it started going up. So those two things on the daily, as well as, you know, looking at the weekly and what I just told you, are my reasons for getting in on this trade. Also because there's a great big bull flag formation. You can see here, or it's sort of like a, see these 2 lines here? That's like a bull flag, and which is also bullish. And yeah, so that is my reason for entering this trade. Oh, it's getting really little, bitty. Let me stretch it out. And then also, when I enter, I like to look at the candle formations. So I might have gotten it wrong this time, who knows, but I've got a stop loss anyway, so I'm not too worried if it doesn't go my way right now, but I do believe we are going to turn around soon. But yeah, I look at the candle formations and it's showing me that there is, you know, in that candle alone, which is a bull hammer. It doesn't always mean that it's going to keep going up though, so might come back down to retest the 41,500 again, who knows. Anyhow, long term and weekly and daily, I do believe Bitcoin is going to go bullish, so I just wanted to share that. And I'm just going to pause the video right here. Yeah, so anyhow, I'm probably being a little bit hasty by having entered already. However, like I said, I'm not worried, because, you know, the most that I stand to lose in my trades in these days, I've got it down to 0.5% per trade. So yeah, and I know I can easily, you know, make that back and then some, you know, once the long trade happens. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin. This is going to actually, when it does bounce, so it might continue going down to here. When it does bounce, we're looking at a nice 10% gain, I think, for the next run up, because we're looking at also this shape here is turning into a triangle sort of shape, kind of, I don't know. I'll draw a support line. So let's just see, it should respect this support line. That's what I'm thinking, and therefore, you know, if that's the case, it's you know, a sort of a triangle shape you can see there. Yeah, which also are my favorite formation to trade, triangles, breakouts, or break of trend line. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know. Do you think we're going to go bull or bear from this stage? Do you think I have a convincing argument for it going bull or not? I'm continually always a student of trading. I never claim to say I know everything. Like, you know, I'm continually learning new things as well. So at least as long as I know I'm improving, that's what I'm aiming to be, like improving my trading all the time. So yeah, just wanted to share that. And I would say the same thing that's going on for BTC would be going on for ETH as well. Let's see. Oh, actually, yeah. ETH, yeah, I would say the same thing is going to happen with ETH. It's going to most likely turn around. You can see the same thing happening. It's in a bull flag, a big bull flag, right? So it's hit the bull flag like once, twice, 3 times, probably 4 times already, and then a few times at the top. So it's also due for a reversal, I reckon. Let's look at the weekly on ETH. Don't want to make this recording too long. But yeah, that's my analysis on the big two. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. And, you know, if you want to be surrounded by great mentors, the ones I'm learning from and continually learn from, just click on the link in my bio. We've got some free videos you can watch to learn more. If you're experienced already, then I'm happy to do one-on-one training, or if you're a newbie and want to learn how to do this, then yeah, it's all in my link, and I look forward to hearing from you, hopefully. Cheers and happy trading.